Everyone, welcome back to a new post today. Let's discuss the most important topics that you need to keep remember. You need to remember for June 5th with regard to your preliminary 2026. And we know that there is President's rule in Manipur, and this was imposed in February 2000 and in May 2025 approved by the Parliament. The President's rule will be in force up to 2 months until the Parliament gives its approval, and after that it can extend for 6 months at a time, maximum period of 3 years. Let's see what are the important articles with regard to emergencies. Part 18 of the Constitution deals with emergency. Article 352 says that proclamation of national emergency on the grounds of armed rebellion, external aggression or armed rebellion. Article 353 deals with the effect of the proclamation of emergency. That's the Union can give directions to the state as to the manner in which the executive power of the state shall be exercised, power of the Parliament to make laws with respect to any matter. Article 354, application of the provisions relating to the distribution of revenues. Article 355, the duty of the Union to protect the states from external aggression and internal disturbance. This is one of the grounds on which President's rule can be imposed. Article 356 deals with breakdown, proclamation of President's rule in case of breakdown of constitutional machinery in the state. Article 357 deals with the exercise of legislative powers. Under Article 356, exercise of legislative powers by the state under the authority or by the Parliament. Article 358 deals with suspension of rights under Article 19 during proclamation of emergency or national emergency, and Article 359 deals with suspension of the enforcement of fundamental rights under Part 3 of the Constitution during emergency. Article 360 deals with proclamation of financial emergency. Now, Paraguay's president was here, and there was discussion of a common market called as Mercosur. Now, the southern common market is called as Mercosur in Spanish and Mercosul in Portuguese. The South American trade bloc was established by the Treaty of Ascension in 1991, Protocol of Kyoto Prito in 1994. Full members are Argentina, Bolivia, Paraguay, Brazil, and Uruguay. Venezuela was a full member until it suspended. The membership was suspended in 2016. Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Guyana, Panama, Peru, Suriname are associate countries. Headquarters is in Uruguay, Montevideo, and it is an intergovernmental organization and customs union formed by the Iguacu Declaration of 1985. Apart from that, let's discuss what exactly is a customs union. It is a type of a trade bloc where particularly countries agree to remove trade barriers or reduce or eliminate the customs duties and establish a common external tariff on imports from non-member countries. For example, the members of the Mercosur will establish a common custom on other members who are not the members of the Mercosur grouping. Unlike an FTA, a customs union requires a common external tariff, like all the countries will impose, let's say, 10% of the imports from other countries. That is tariff on imports from other non-member countries. Customs union aim to eliminate tariff and quota on trade within the members, so there is no tariff and quota on trade within the members, and they encourage free movement of goods and services as well. Common external trade policy, member countries agree to apply the same tariff, rules and procedure on imports and exports from non-member countries, creating a single external trade policy. India now is the president of the International Institute of Administrative Sciences, so this IIAS. It is a Belgium-based NGO and this has happened for the first time. The IIAS is a global non-profit member organization consisting of 31 members, 20 national sections and 15 academic research, and the Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances of the Government of India has represented India since 1998. The 2025-28 presidency is with India, and has nominated the Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances as the candidature for India, V. Srinivas. 4 countries have submitted their nomination: India, South Africa, Austria and Bahrain, and India won against Austria finally. Apart from that, we have the FATF. Now, India wants Pakistan to be in the blacklist of the FATF. It is a money laundering combating agency, and also an agency which deals with the which which deals with terror financing. Its headquarters is in Paris, France, and it's founded by the G7 grouping to deal mainly with money laundering, and the objective was extended in 2001 to terror financing. The French name is Group D Action Financier. It is an intergovernmental organization founded on the initiative of the G7 to develop policies to combat money laundering. In 2001, its mandate was increased to terror financing as well, and the objectives are to set standards to promote effective implementation of legal, regulatory and operational measures, and to combat money laundering, terrorist financing and other related threats to the international financial system. It is a policy making body, let me tell you, and also it works to generate the will of the states to bring about legislative and regulatory reforms to combat money laundering. It maintains progress. It monitors the progress of the countries through peer reviews and also mutual evaluation of the member countries. It contains a blacklist and a grey list, and recently it has also launched a silver notice. Its secretariat is hosted in the same building of France, Paris, where the OECD building is there. And as of 2023, there are 35 members and 2 regional organizations. The 2 regional organizations who are its members are European Commission and the Gulf Cooperation Council, and 35 members. Please have a look at these countries so that it's helpful for you, because India wanted Pakistan to be on the FATF. Apart from that, for the very first time, the fuselage of Rafale will be manufactured in India, that too in Hyderabad. It is a medium multi-role combat aircraft that is being manufactured by Dassault France, and we are procuring it for the Army, Navy, and the fuselage of the aircraft, that is the outer shell of the body of the aircraft, will be manufactured in India for the very first time outside France. And the Indian Air Force already operates 36 Rafale. The Indian Navy is inducting 26 Rafale Marine jets by 2030, and the deal between France and India will include provision for technology transfer, establishment and maintaining and production facilities. Dassault is deployed the Dassault Rafale is deployed in Egypt, Qatar, UAE, Greece, Indonesia, Croatia and Serbia. And we have 2 different corridors now in India, one in UP and one in Tamil Nadu. The nodes in UP are Aligarh, Agra, Chitrakoot, Jhansi, Kanpur and Lucknow. And in Tamil Nadu, it's Chennai, Tiruchirappalli, Coimbatore, Salem and Hosur as well. We have the Defence Acquisition Council that gives its nod for capital acquisition, and it is headed by the Defence Minister, or the Raksha Mantri, Rajnath Singh. So these are the most important topics I thought I should be touching for you all for June 5th. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video. I shall see you tomorrow in another important post. Until then, it's very happy learning.